Good morning, students. This is standard 10th and the first chapter of nationalism in India, the first World War, Khilafat and non-cooperation. Children, in year after 1919, we see national movement spreading to new areas, incorporating to new social group and developing new mode of struggle. How do we understand this development and what implications did they have? First of all, First World War created a new economic and political situation in India. It led to huge increase in war expenditure. New taxes were proposed, custom duties were raised, income tax introduced in India first time, and through the war years price increased doubling between 1913 and 1918, leading to extreme hardship for the common people. Villages were called upon as supply soldiers, and the forced recruitment in rural areas caused widespread anger. New words, forced recruitment means a process by which the colonial state forced people to join the army. Then in 1918 and 19 and 1920 to 21, crops failed in many parts of India, resulting in acute shortage of food. This was accompanied by an influenza epidemic. According to the census of 1921, 20 to 13 million people, 12 to 13 million people perished as a result of famine and epidemic. People hoped that their hardship would end after the war was over, but that didn't happen. At this situation, at this stage, new leader appeared and suggested a new mode of struggle. And this was the new mode of struggle, the idea of Satyagraha. Students, as you know, Mahatma Gandhi returned to India from South Africa in 1915, where he had successfully fought against racist regime with novel method of mass agitation, which he called Satyagraha. So what is Satyagraha? Very important question is asked in exam. Mahatma Gandhi on Satyagraha. Views of Mahatma Gandhi on Satyagraha. It is the words of Mahatma Gandhi. It is said of passive resistance. That is the weapon of the weak, but the power which is the subject of this article can be used only by the strong. This power is not passive resistance. Indeed, it called for intense activity. The movement in South Africa was not passive but active. Satyagraha is not physical force. Very important. Satyagraha is not physical force. A Satyagrahi doesn't inflict pain on adversary. He doesn't seek his destruction. In the use of Satyagraha, there is no ill will whatever. There is no place of durbhavana, ill will. Satyagraha is pure soul force. It is Atmabal, said by Mahatma Gandhi. Truth is the very substance of the soul. That is why this force is called Satyagraha. Satyagraha means demand for truth, fight for truth. The same in found with knowledge, in it burns the flame of love. Non-violence is the supreme dharma. It is certain that India cannot rival Britain or Europe in force of arms. The British worship the war god. Mahatma Gandhi said the British worship the war god, and they can all of them become as they are becoming bearer of arms. Britishers were the bearer of arms. The 100 of million in non-violence, the 100 of million in India can never carry arms. They have made the religion of non-violence their own. He organized Satyagraha movement in the various places such as Champaran in Bihar, Ahmedabad, Kheda in Gujarat. This movement proved to be successful. Means Indian have adopted a supreme dharma of non-violence. Here I want to show you the figure. It is the figure. So students, this is the first chapter, the First World War, Khilafat and Non-Cooperation Movement. Today I have taught you the situation during the First World War and the idea of Satyagraha. Thank you.